Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my 7k bolts at Wyverns loot video. What I basically did was 7,000 broad bolts is the max amount of broad bolts you can buy from the GE per 4 hours, I believe. So I just bought 7,000. I just thought, you know what? I'll just take those 7,000 bolts to Wyverns and see what kind of loot it gets me, see what kind of XP it gets me. And yeah, we'll see at the end of you guys will see at the end of the video, basically the loot I got and the XP I got. So here is what I wore. I wore an orbital crossbow. Now I wore a mine shield as well. However, I was safe spotting them, so after they stop being aggressive to you, you I guess can equip another shield to increase your range bonus. So what I did was I just brought an odium shard with me, and I used that as a bit of extra range bonus. And of course you have to be a bit more careful because if you AFK or DC, they're probably gonna hit pretty high on you. So I took that risk, but luckily I didn't die once, and I kept all my loot. I didn't lose anything, which was awesome. So yeah, what I'll do is I'm gonna show you guys the loot from my first trips. And I did not my first trips, from all the trips. I did seven total trips there. I got one elite when I was there, which you guys are seeing me complete right now. It took like, I want to say I was at the Wyverns for like a week. Now I could have used these 7,000 bolts there a lot faster. However, I wasn't on every single day. I may have done a couple hours one day, or maybe 6-7 hours the other day. It really just depended on what I was doing. So pretty crap elite clue loot right there, but I'm used to that, so no big deal. So that was my first trip of Wyverns. After that, here's my second trip. Now it's really nice being able to AFK the Wyverns, mainly because you can do other things while you're doing it. So what I just did was I played League or I played FIFA and just did Wyverns on the side. Now obviously I probably did it a bit slower than I could have, since I was doing something else and maybe it wasn't being the most efficient, since this game's all about being efficient now. But I still made decent money there. Now, one thing that surprised me is that in the 7,000 bolts I used, I didn't get one single dragon legs, or I didn't get one single dragon plate skirt drop. Now, when I was there for my Wyverns loot from last fall, I believe, I got a lot of dragon plate skirt drops and a lot of dragon plate legs drops. Now, I'm not sure if those were nerfed. I don't remember them nerfing anything, but all I know is that I only got one dragon legs drop, and I didn't get any dragon drops, pretty much. So that's sort of, I guess, sad. But another main reason I was there, and this is probably the big one, is that I really want to get a Visage drop. I've been wanting to get a Visage drop on 07 ever since it started. I've never gotten one in my RS career. I've been playing 7 years now. I've never gotten one. So pretty sad, you know. Everybody says they've gotten one, and everybody's like, oh dude, I got a Visi drop on my 130th kill at Wyverns, or I've gotten 44 Visi drops at Wyverns, right? And it's just like, I hate you guys. So it's pretty sad I didn't get it there, but obviously Wyverns are still good money even if you don't get a Visi drop. It's pretty obvious, especially now the range is a bit slower. I don't think it's as good money if you're meleeing them. The nice thing about the Wyverns, or ranging them though, is that you can stay there for pretty much forever without banking, as long as you pay attention to your health and stuff like that, since they constantly drop prayer potions. So if you get low, you just use your health regen, which is pretty nice. So I believe this is the final loot from this is the final loot from the 7,000 total bolts of Wyverns. West Buddy is predicting me to get about 9.2 mil from the GE from this, or pretty much 9.2 mil in total. So obviously really great money as well. Ranging them is really great. I also managed to get a range level when I was there. Now I was 95 range when I first entered there. Like I had just gotten 95 and I was like, I'm gonna go to Wyvern. So I got 95, and then 7,000 bolts later, pretty much not on the dot, I think with like 300 left, I managed to get 96 range. So I got about 900,000 range experience when I was there. It took very long, obviously, but I think totally worth it, since I managed to make about 9 mil from the Wyverns when I was there, and I got a range level, which is awesome. I was pretty much in max range gear. I want to say there's probably a couple items that could be better, but I was pretty much max gear, so I was killing them pretty quickly, at least for my standards. So my 9.2 mil is the total amount I made from Wyverns. This is obviously going to go right into my bank and probably into some bones when I was there. Or not some bones when I was there, some bones for prayer. I don't know what I was saying there. And yeah, get my prayer up as well. Now, you guys saw earlier I was using the bone crusher, so I didn't pick up any bones. I just got some prayer XP off that. So yeah, there we go. I'm probably gonna go back to Wyverns sometime in the future to try and get that Visage drop. I'm at about 6,000 Wyverns killed now, or something like that. I totally forget. I wasn't keeping track of how many I killed for this video, but it was a decent amount. And yeah, thank you guys all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you for the next video. Have a good one. Peace.